Hey y'all, how y'all been? It's been a bit, so I am so glad you're loving my How to Belly Dance videos. I'm now here ready to show you how to do a body roll. This DVD, it's Patrice Evans now, by the way. Soccer Dance Fitness. If you go onto soccerdancefit.com, then you can click on the link and you can get this DVD. It's on Amazon, and I break down the moves. In the back, you're gonna see a part that tells you that first is the intro and then it's show me that move. Where it says show me that move, it's about 15 minutes of breaking down lots of dances for you, including salsa. So go ahead and try. This is what it looks like. Go ahead and yes, my hair look a little different then, but it's me. And go ahead and get that on Amazon so you can get some more dances broken down for you. Some dance hall styles and things like that. But here, I'm gonna show you, today we're gonna do how to body roll. It's really exciting, okay? So we're gonna learn how to body roll. And that's not easy because when I did that in the video, I had another person help me. Okay, so I might have to call someone in to help me this time, but I'll do my best to explain it without them helping, okay? All right, so I'm gonna use like a pin, okay? And let's pretend that this pin is really, really hot, okay? Let me see if I can get something even better than a pin. Nah, the pin's fine. I'll use the pin, okay? So, when you do the belly roll, the first thing we do when we start anything is we want to give gratitude, right? Get in a grateful place. So I give gratitude to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You can give gratitude to whomever you want. Just get yourself in a grateful place. Think of something you're grateful for. Hold on to your joy, and let's get started. Okay, you ready? And don't forget to subscribe, like, and look at my other videos on how to belly dance Congolese style, and the dance hall, the wine. I have so many other belly dance dances, videos out there, so go ahead and check them all out. All right? Okay, so here we go. How to body roll. The first thing we want to do is realize that you have, let's all go like this, go to the side. Just realize that you have different parts to your body. The first thing you need to learn how to do is isolate. So if you know how to isolate, then you should be able to body roll. There are different parts to our bodies that are connected to other parts of our bodies, right? So how about the wrist, the hand, and the forearm? They're connected by the wrist. You notice that? So when I move the hand by itself, I've isolated the hand from the rest of the body. If I just move this part here to where the elbow is, I'm now isolating the forearm area, which includes the hand, from the rest of the body. So isolation is a real big part of any dancing, especially the things that we do right here for belly dancing. Now, for the body roll, you really have to have your dancer's thinking cap on and really be visualizing things. And that's what we do as dancers, we visualize. It's almost like we're drawing with our bodies. Okay, but one of the biggest things with dancing, especially when you're going to different countries dancing for different ethnicities and stuff, you need to be able to isolate your body. That separates the dancer, the one that can dance, from the other ones that, you know, they're okay, they're moving all right. But if you know how to control your body in isolation, then you're doing a great job, and it translates as a good dancer. Do you see what I mean? All right, so let me show you an isolation movement, right? So when I move to the side, I can isolate just my head by going forward. Can you do that? I can isolate my chest. I can isolate my stomach or my hips. So I'm moving things. I can isolate my leg. This is my standing leg, and I've isolated the other leg. So basically, I've taken a part of my body and it is going away from the rest of the body, doing something while the body is staying still, all right? So you can understand now what that means. When we're doing the body roll, we're actually going into from one isolation to another, right? So just like I say that the hand has different this is a segment right here for the hand to the forearm, and it connects at the wrist, and this, remember, connects at the elbow. What if I want to move it, now I want to move this, and now I want to move this part, right? What if I want to make it fluid? So how about I move this guys. But I'm still doing isolation, but I'm doing it in a more fluid way. You see that? So we want to do that with our center, our body. So what you're doing is, and why I said the pin before, it's as though something is coming down your back and it's really, really like freezing hot in the way that it's freezing, okay? So I'm gonna go further back so you can see my feet. So right now I'm not gonna show you my feet, so don't worry about the feet. I know you said you want to see the feet, but it's more important that you see my body right now, okay? So I'm gonna pretend something's coming down my body. This pin, let's pretend it's really, really freezing hot, which is really weird, right? You know something, put your tongue on something and it stays on it? Well, like that, okay. So it's coming down to where my head is, so I have to get my head out of the way. And then I need to get my chest out of the way. And now I have to get my upper back, my lower back, my booty, and then it's gone so I can rest. You see that? All right, so it's coming down. Let me get my head out. Oops, I don't want to mess with my hair. Then I have to get my chest out. And now I have to get my back out of the way, my booty, and now it's gone. So you keep that thought in your head of something coming down your back, that if you touch it, you will burn, okay? So that's how you have to be thinking. When you do the body roll, you can start at any point. Just keep that in mind, okay? So I'm gonna show you the different pieces to it, and then we're gonna put it together. Keep that thought in mind though, that something's coming down your back that you can't allow to touch you. If you have that in mind, then you'll see what it's really like. So basically, the reason why that's important is because even though I bring my head forward at one point, once that hot thing is not in my head anymore, I can put my head back. And now it's my chest that's forward. But once it's not in that part, I bring my chest back and now it's this that's forward. Once it's back, I can do that forward and then I come back up. Do you see that? And that's why it's so important to understand that concept. It's not just rolling your body forward, but it's bringing it back in place after you've isolated it. Does that make sense? All right, so we're talking about the body roll. Now, the belly dance version of it, that is more technical, is more of a relaxed center, and you're kind of leaning forward all together, and you stay forward, and you roll the rest of your body forward, and you get back to that ready stance. So it's more of the shoulder. You're picking your chest out like that, okay? And if you want to see it from the front, it's like that. Okay, and you're keeping comfortable hands, and your stance is comfortable. So we know our ready stance is in the middle. All right, I like the hip width apart. I like this tucked in, comfortable ready stance. Okay, that's our ready stance. All right, so let's see what that roll looks forward. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way, and I want you to see everything. I'm gonna do the body roll from the head, okay? Now I'll let you see the feet, just so you know what's happening with my feet. I'm ready stance. This is what I look like on this side. Here we go. I'm gonna go forward, and I'm gonna sit. Here we go. Forward, and sit. And here, and sit. Now, the proper belly dance way would be to go forward and sit. So you're just doing the chest, okay? Really engaging your abdominals is very important. All right, now, this is the interesting fun part, is that you can begin at any point. Isn't that cool? Really far back, because I want you to see my feet. So I'm gonna come forward. And don't worry, trust me, I'll come back for you to see my feet when you need to. Right now, you don't need to. So I'm gonna come forward. Alrighty, so you can begin your body roll at any point, and I'm gonna show you that. I wanna begin my body roll this time with the head, from the top of my head. So watch how I do it. I'm in my ready position. I'm engaging my abdominals. You can engage them so that means you feel them, right? Okay, here we go. So I did head, shoulders go forward, head goes back, shoulders goes forward, stomach, sit. So what parts are you using? You're going the head first. The head comes forward, but as the head is coming forward, it's going back now because now it's safe. There's nothing behind it anymore. But now the chest is not safe, so the shoulders are going to go forward. And now it's coming down here, so the shoulders can go back, the chest is going forward. Uh-oh, now it's the belly that's coming forward. Uh-oh, now it's the hip. But as the next thing is going forward, the one before goes back. So I go forward because something's behind the head. Now it's not, it's at my shoulder area. So now my shoulder area goes forward, but the head goes back. So now I'm safe. It's at the chest area, so the shoulder's going back, the chest is coming out. All right, now I'm down to the back of my mid-back, so that's the stomach coming out, and the chest coming back in, but the stomach out. And now it's down to my bottom, so now my stomach can go in, but my booty goes in, and now everything's safe. Does that make sense? So, there it looks like this. So it looks like this. Head and forward. Head. See that? Okay. Now, what if the head is safe and we're starting at the shoulders? We don't have to do anything with our heads, right? We can just start here. So that icy hot thing, it's so cold that it's hot, is at the shoulder area. So let's see what happens. We go shoulders, that's forward. Now it's safe, it's going lower, so now it's the chest that's not safe. You see that? And then the back. So I'm going. So the head isn't really going forward. It's kind of like giving it a little bit of a momentum, but it's not going forward. It's my shoulders that are going forward. Now, shoulders are fine. The chest is where we want to start. Let's start at the chest only. Shoulders are fine, head's fine. It's starting here, so let's go. See that? Now it's just the stomach. This is where it starts. It's here. All of this is safe. We're starting here. Ready? And now it's just the hip. So that's really just a forward back. Let's do it here. Head first. Shoulders. Chest. Stomach. And just hips. You get that? You can also do it from the side. So your body is kind of diagonal, and you're doing it from the side. Remember, nothing's happening with my feet, but I'm going to do it again just for those people who just want to see a complete movement. They just want to see everything I'm doing. All right? So let me do that again. Here we go. Head first. See that? Because it stops at the knee. It's almost like we're doing a and sit. And sit, and sit, okay? So head first, sit, shoulders, sit, chest, stomach, and just here. You see that? Alrighty? Excellent. Now we're going to show you how you do it from the side. So you can take your body and just tilt it to the side like this, or you can just watch me and I'm going to tilt to the side, okay? So it's the same thing, but I'm just gearing everything to one side of my body. This is a big thinking dance, okay? Dance has a lot to do with picturing in your mind, and you are commanding your body and the parts of your body to do things that you tell it to do, okay? Do you feel like you can do that? Do you feel like you have some control over what you want to do with your body? That's mind-body coordination, and I think you can do it. All right, so all you're doing is you're commanding different parts of your body to move while you're telling other parts not to move. That is a really great strength of a dancer. These are some components. This is what it takes to be a good dancer. All right, so let's master this. All right, so here we go. Now, if I want to do a roll, but I only want to do one side of my body, I can do my leg forward, or I can just stay like this, right? And just kind of like lean a little bit on one side, just to show that I'm gonna focus only on one side. This makes it kind of cute, right? So here we go. I'm gonna go. You see that? So instead of my body going back, it's going side. So see that side? Remember we used to do that? Whenever you're doing side to side, your knees bend, right? So this one's gonna stay straight so that hip sticks out. So you're gonna go side. okay? So all of it's gonna be on your left side and my right side. If you like to do it on your right side, it's more comfortable. Let's do it on your right side. Ready? I'm gonna do it from the head down to the knees, okay? See that? See that? That was my head first. How about if I only want to start with my shoulder? I'm going to isolate the shoulder first, not the head. You ready? Here we go. Ready? And shoulders first. Just the shoulders. Shoulders. All right? Just the chest. Ready? You can do it with an attitude. Have an attitude. Now the head can do a little fun jolt, but it's not really going forward. You notice that? I'm just doing like a jolt. It's giving me my momentum. So here we go. Just the chest. See the chest? Like down with it, come up. Just my chest. And you can go. I'm bending this leg here, but I'm hitting boom. So what am I doing with my hips? Boom. Now, maybe you do want to see the feet because I have a style when I dance sometimes where I keep my heel up sometimes. So you might want to see that. So while we only go up to the knees, usually when we do this, you might want to keep one leg in a tippy toe like this. And you know, like you see how this is, you're going to end up like this. So you see you have both legs straight and you straighten out the left leg and you got a hip. And one is tilted. You can do the heel up if you want to. But we're still isolating. We're just choosing where we want to begin, right? So I'm going to begin with my head again from farther away so you can see everything. I think I can go up a little bit closer. Okay, here we go. Ready? And I can put my hands on my hips. I can just go like this, or I can do nothing, okay? I'm going to put them on my hips if it's okay with you. Or I can start with nothing and then gradually go. Okay, I won't do anything with the hands just so that you can see how it works without it. Ready? Here we go. Head first. See that? Again, head first. I'm coming down this side of my body. I'm going head. This shoulder sticking out more than the other one. This rib cage is sticking out more. This hip is sticking out more. And then I'm back here. Okay? That's what I did. I made this side stick out more than this side. This one's kind of lingering in the back. When I did it forward, everything came forward. But when I'm just doing a side, only that side is coming forward. So this side of my head, my shoulder, my chest, the right rib cage, the hip, and boom. Get that? But look what I did. I made it look like I had on heels. Did a little boom. Ready? Boom. Boom. I picked up my heel. It's almost like this is throwing my leg up and I pick up my heel as my butt goes back. Heel. Now I'm going to put my hands on my hips. Ready? And attitude. Attitude. Okay? Shoulders only. But I hit with my head, but I don't go. Chest only. Get that, right? Okay. You might do your abs, but that's unlikely. People don't always do their abs, but we'll do the abs if you want. Maybe we just want to do our abs. Okay? And the hip is just going forward and back anyway. But you can kind of do it slow. You can do the hip slow. Other way, same thing. Now, this is another way to do it. You can, like I just did, you can throw the leg away. So that wave, it's like a wave through your body. And instead of sitting back like this, you can just throw the leg away. So how about we do here? And I'm throwing the leg away. See that? That's one way. You can go, just throw it away. Throw it away. Okay? Shoulders, shoulders, throw it away. Head, throw it away. And the way people are doing the head these days is they're going down like that. You know what I mean? They're going down. And the shoulders kind of follow. So you're going, and maybe doing some other move or something. That's how people are doing the body roll these days, Anyway, so we got the body roll. That's basically it. We can do a recap just to make sure you understood it very well. Basically, you can start from your head, you can start from your shoulders or your chest. You can do the belly. It's just not always, people don't always just do this when they dance. I think they start with the chest, if anything, because you want to feel beautiful with it. So now, there's a straight body roll like this. I'm going to break it down again. You are isolating the head. I'm going to go this way, okay? You isolate the head. And then you bring the head back. As you're bringing the head back, you're isolating the shoulders. As you bring the shoulder back, you're isolating the chest. As you bring the chest back, you're isolating the stomach. As you bring the stomach back, you're isolating the booty. And you're done, okay? So you are isolating and getting back in place. Isolating and getting back in place. Isolating and getting back in place. All right? Shoulders only. Chest only. And then the stomach, and then the hips. And this is the one with the leg. So you're isolating the head, and you're kicking out. When you come back, instead of sitting, you are kicking. Instead of sitting, you're kicking. It's almost like it's kicking your leg out. Okay? Okay. So those are the basic body rolls. Let's do some different body rolls that are just more interesting that you can mix in with other dances. So now some people do a body roll where they want to be around in a circle when they do it. That's still isolation, okay? So you know how you can isolate your head, you can isolate your shoulders, you can isolate your chest and your rib cage, your chest only, then your rib cage, and your hips, right? Well, just as you're rolling forward, you could be doing a lot of other things while you're rolling forward. I could be going around while I'm running forward. So let's move our rib cage. It might be tricky. This is advanced, a little more advanced. If you got the body roll basic, you're fine. This is just an added-on bonus that I love to give you just for fun, okay? Because we're going to put it all together and do a little dance with my music, okay? All right, so I'm going, and I'm getting down. Let me show my feet. And now it's like, I want to do more. I want to go like this. So can you do that, right? Okay, what am I doing? I'll get into more detail in the next video, but I will show you it now so you can start practicing. How about that, okay? All right, so my shoulders are doing their thing, and then I'm layering it with my rib cage, okay? Now remember, when the head went forward and then went back, by the time this was going back, another thing was going forward. You notice that? That's when you're doing things simultaneously. You're starting to get more advanced. Same thing is happening with this kind of a body roll, is that I'm beginning to move my shoulders, but then I'm adding something else. I got my hips going, I got my rib cage going, so I got layers going on here. Let's just do the shoulders. Now let's add the rib cage. Now let's add the hips. And now let's go forward with it. There you go. Now you're doing all kinds of stuff with the little body rolls. Okay? So you're rolling your body, basically. All of this is being rolled, is what a body roll is. Do it your way. Have fun with it. Starting to break a little sweat. I hope you're enjoying it. If you have any questions, definitely put some comments down there. I'll definitely answer them for you. Look at some other videos. I will do a part 2 to this, okay? Where I'll break down other body rolls. But for now, I think you got the basic body roll. And we got it here. And we got it here. And we got it here. Right. Let's put some music to it. This is my music, so I hope you enjoy it. And here we go. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. We go here. here we go, more modern. Can we add some stuff to it? Ready? You got it. I think we got it. Thank you. All right. That was a lot of fun. I hope you could see me back there. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed dancing with you again. Tune into the next time when we get deeper into the body roll, the hip roll, all of it combined. Remember to subscribe, share with your friends, and look at my other videos. This is just great. I hope you saw the original video of how to belly dance and whine and loved it like everybody else. I'm trying to bring you as much content as I can. Thank you for the compliments about my leggings. I love colorful stuff. This is Soccer Dance Fitness. I'm Patricia Evans, and I'll see you next time. Bye.